Alright, what's going on, guys? So yesterday I happened to stop by Goodwill, and it was the 20th, and there was a stack of about 15 games, I'd say about 12 to 15, and they were all in nice cases there. So they probably just got priced that day or whatever and put out there. One of the games, it's not an NES game that I picked up, it's a Genesis game here, Grindstormer. It's a Tengen game. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't popped it in or played it yet or looked into it at all, so I'm not sure what game. If this had a different name in Japan or for the arcades or what. So let me look into that. Let me know if anybody knows. This was only $3. Came with the manual there. Pretty good condition. The game's in good condition itself. 1993. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Really clean there, shiny. It had a KB Toys price sticker on there, which I thought was funny. It was $49.99 new, and then they had originally marked it down to $19.99. So got that for $3. Now, if I had extra money, I probably would have bought all these games because I'd say about 80% of them had, well, all of them had the plastic case. And about 80% of them, maybe a quarter of them, or 3/4 of them had the manuals with them. So I picked the games that I knew were a little more valuable. There's only about 2 of them. The rest were pretty just, your common, not very rare games. 2 games I would have liked to have picked up that I didn't with the manual were DuckTales and Dig Dug 2. What else? I think those are the only 2 other ones I was kind of intrigued with. Oh, there's a Little Nemo also, but I got like 3 copies of that, and I have a manual for that. So the ones I did pick up were Ninja Gaiden, and it came with the manual there. And it's a little, the manual's a little rickety, but still it's got all the pages, and it's neat to read these manuals when after you know the game so long and you never read the manual. It's really fun to sit down and just read what they have to say. I don't know if you can even read any of that. And how they word things, and like here's a whole section here that I just showed. It's cinema display, so it explains that you're going to be watching a storyline that goes along with the gameplay. And then it calls it cinema display and says it shows movie-like scenes, and the game will pursue after these storylines. Oh, that's kind of funny. Explaining the wall, spring jump, items. It's a nice detailed manual. I mean, a lot of stuff in there that you can appreciate. Explains some of the game more, like the levels, the names of the levels, characters. Nice detailed drawings. I like that. And it even had a special offer at the back. I don't know if anybody knows what this offer was, let me know. But a special bonus offer if you collect the ID badges, which are these little things right there, for specific games. If you collect them for Rygar, Mighty Bomb Jack, Solomon's Keys, Star Force, Tecmo Baseball, Tecmo Bowl, Ninja Gaiden, mail them in, you get a special, you get a gift that you can share with your family and friends. So, I don't know what that is. Right, well, nice to have that manual for the game now. Once I get all the games, eventually what I'm going to want to do is get all the manuals. I don't know if I'll move on to Japanese collections or Famicom games. I mean, I think I'll always collect those throughout my life whenever I play my video games. And, collect more 8-bit, 16-bit stuff, PC Engine, more, hopefully get into the Famicom sooner or later. But I know one day I'll be going after these manuals, and like I said before, manuals are getting expensive, and I talked about how there's a Chubby Cherub manual. The manual for Chubby Cherub is like $20, and that game sells for about $12 to $15. It's an extremely rare game, but it's had a lower price value for some reason for a while. $12 to $50, but it's one of the cheapest, rarest games, I believe, for the NES. So I'd like to get a manual of that eventually. So yeah, if you find manuals at the store, you know, I was tempted to say, you know, can I just take all these manuals, but they don't deal with you like that sometimes. Okay, and the game that I grabbed right away was I got Super C here for $3, and that had the manual in it too. So that one was the first game. I was like, okay, well there's, you know, a good $15 game or so, and get the manual with that. I'd like to get the box for it, but oh well. The only other, I have the 3 box games that I really would like to own. I have 2 of them. That's Double Dragon and Wizards of Warriors. 2 of the games I grew up with the most that I owned. And well, there's 2 other box games I'd like to have. I'd like to have primarily Contra, and I'd like to eventually get Blaster Master in a box. So those probably, you know, 4 of my favorite games. And then I know I'll probably be going after boxes next, but that's hard. I mean, we all threw away our boxes back then. I mean, sometimes you kept them, sometimes you didn't. I think as I got a little older, I started keeping them around, and I was happy I did. But you know, it's not the same. We all save our boxes these days, and it doesn't really matter, you know. So get that copy of Super C, and then that came with the manual there too. Man, this manual's pretty detailed. We got Corporal Lance, codename Scorpion, and Sergeant Bill Coe, codename Mad Dog. The machine gun gives you a rat-tat-tat-tat capabilities. Gives you rat-tat-tat-tat. That's nice. Sprays a fire in 5 directions, the spread gun. Laser increases your destructive power. Flamethrower, when it hits an enemy, its flame will ignite. To fire this fire, release the control pad and press the B button. Gives you more bang for the buck. Rapid fire. Barrier, makes you invisible for a limited period of time. Mega shell. This weapon is no identifying leather. Yeah. Power up capsule. Pillbox sensor. So there you go. Your controls there. Color pictures of some levels. Yeah, this has a few drawings in it. Nothing too special there. The red Falcon kind of looks like Malbolgia. Not really. And instructions on how to treat your gamepad carefully. Super C, 1990. This is a little more sturdy of a manual there, so yeah, for $3. For $3, I mean, if I had the money, it would be worth it. I mean, you get whatever game you got, it's worth $3 for one of these cases here and a manual, I believe. Because manuals, I mean, some of the serious retro collectors out there, sometimes the manuals go for as much as the games, the cheaper ones. I mean, guys around here selling them for $3 each, maybe more. So, I don't know. It's kind of heartbreaking to have to leave all those games there, but at the same time, you know, in the end, I don't want to have tons of stuff that I'm not going to turn around and sell or really want to be hauling around eventually. So I'm just trying to get the primary stuff and be selective with what I buy at Goodwill these days. And just get more of the things that I want and not have to pass up certain things. I've had to pass up games before I found the next day that I didn't have enough money for. Like Smash Brothers for the 64 and a couple other games, you know, $20 games I've had to pass up before, so kind of being careful now. So, alright guys, well that's it. Talk to you guys later. Peace.